Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Convallaria. Today's video, there are actually a lot of things we need to talk about, like not just the banners. So anyways, this week, or known as like today, there's a couple of things we need to talk about. So let's head over to the events and see what we're expecting. First, there's a new guild event going on here. So as you can see here, this one heavily rely on guild efforts. So that means you and your guild mates will have to complete certain tasks to get all these stuff underway. And currently, my guild is doing quite well with the clues here. I was able to complete all 5. So yep, and also the codes here are actually going to be given to you by random, but only one of the 5 will be revealed, and the rest of it we're gonna have to like we had to work together in order to enter the right code. Like for me, I got 0 on the middle. So I noticed that someone posted a code, like a full code, in the guild chat. So I'm just going to take a look at what's in there. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is what it looks like after you got the code. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be the same for all guilds, so just keep that in mind. So the code I got for this one is, of course, is 96041. But like I said earlier, you might have a different code, so you cannot just fully rely on what code that we just got in my guild, because it doesn't usually work like that. So once you got it done, you get some hope Luxite, which is nice. And yep, this is not the only thing we have available for this week. So we got a trial of the cup. This will begin today, of course, and ends on the 29th, which is a week from now. And then once this phase is done, it will enter the next phase, which is called Voyager's Conundrum. No idea what that is, but it could be something else. And speaking of which, a new chapter, like there are 2 new chapters unlocked in the Fool's Journey. So there's now chapter 7 and chapter 8. And as far as I've seen, these 2 are the storyline based on the Union. So it'll be nice to see. But the thing is, on my playthrough, we're not quite there yet. So it's gonna take us a while to get to those like end game chapters or whatever. So now we know that they're adding more later on, which is a good sign, because this game really needs some more chapters for us to satisfy. I mean, and also at first I was worried that this week there won't be any new banners, but no, there's a new banner that we can look at, which is the new Destined banner. This one features LilyWill and Alexei, or yeah, Alexei, the one defender I had previously. Yeah, these 2 are now available for you to grab. So yeah, like since I already own Alexei, the next time when I'm trying to pull for like a legendary, is the chance of getting this will be high, because I already got this person. So this is the only person I'm missing here. So anyways, let me see what this character has when it comes to abilities. So anyways, the basic attack that LilyWill has is Gale Shooting. It's a single target attack. LilyWill deals 120% physical damage. Pretty sweet. But the downside for this one is that you cannot attack at close range. So yeah, I mean it's a bow, makes sense. Okay, Arrow of Aeolus, or Aeolus. I don't know how you pronounce that, but anyways, it's a single target attack. LilyWill deals 60% damage with curve shot. She deals magical damage equal to 40% of her physical attack to all enemies within 1 tile around the target. Inflicts 3 stacks of infection if damage is dealt. Interesting. And also there's a Windwalker, is a passive skill. Increase crit damage by 10%. The maximum range of ranged skill increases by 1 tile. Pretty nice. And then there's also Resonance of Blood. This is the leader's aura. This is for all the Velder allies in the battle. Increases attack by 10%, defense by 20%, and movement by 1 tile. So yeah, this is like a faction buff for Velders, which is interesting. Makes sense because she is a leader after all. And then Arrow of Elias, Gale Break. Once again, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. But anyways, this is a single target attack. LilyWill deals 150% damage, inflicts 2 stacks of infection, which immediately triggered the infection effect. Before attacking, she gains Highland advantage. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. So even if you're not on Highlands, you get this Highlands perk, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so the infection is actually pretty nasty. Like, imagine this like in Languster called the like burn or bleed, depending on what it is. It's like a fixed damage after you take action. So yeah, but for this one, the infection can be stacked up to 9 times, which it is insane because the chance of you dying to this is actually pretty high. And then as for the traits, LilyWill's is called Viltar Guardian. LilyWill possesses jump and she gains 15% bonus attack, ignores assists in cover, also gains 30% bonus crit, and all skill cooldown reduces by 1 turn when attacking from a highland position. So yeah, LilyWill's kit is based around like being on the high ground or highland, based according to what this game is saying. So yeah, how do I feel about this character? Looks pretty insane. Not gonna lie. So like if you got your hands on LilyWill, you're pretty much gonna be good. It's pretty much gonna be good to go because you'll have like a secondary archer you can work with. And for Alexei, I already own him, but I'm still gonna go through what he does because I do have him in my team. So anyways, he has the Frenzied Slash, and it deals 110% damage. If the target is defeated, the character recovers 1 NRG. Pretty nice. We also have the Wild Howl, which is a piercing damage. This basically goes through the shield, by the way, if you're wondering what that means. Anyways, Alexei deals damage equal to 40% of his M attack or magic attack and inflicts move -2 or move 2 down. Yeah, or whatever. It's like a debuff that reduces the movement by 2 tiles. And also attack minus 30% as well to all enemies within 3 tiles radius of him and also lasts for 2 turns. Yeah, that move is actually pretty nasty. It's an AoE and also it hinders their movement, which is crazy. And the Whirlwind Axe. Alexei deals 90% damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around himself. Every enemy defeated by this skill reduces the cooldown of the trait effect by 1 turn. Pretty nice. We also have the Brute Bear counter, which is a reaction skill, by the way. This one performs a strike back when hit by an active attack from the front or side, dealing 70% physical damage to the attacker. The effect can be activated up to 2 times per round. Yikes! So yeah, most of the units with counter attack can only perform it once, but for him, he can perform it 2 times. And I think this character, even though it's a defender, he is not really a tank. So I mean, he is pretty tough on the. Oh my god, why am I hiccuping? Okay. Anyways, what was I saying earlier? So anyways, even though he doesn't guard, his HP is pretty high. So just even though most defenders their HPs are high, but the thing is that not all of them can guard. Like Alexei is the one of them that doesn't guard. So yep, if you think about having him as a tank, then sorry. He doesn't really protect your allies. And finally, we have the Anger of Ice Field. So basically, this is a physical damage. Alexei, or I'm sorry if I butchered the name earlier, but I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name because some names could be kind of hard to pronounce, while some are just straightforward. Alexei selects one enemy within the cross-shaped range to charge at, dealing 50% damage, and inflict stun for 1 turn. Additionally, he deals 50% ice AoE damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around the target. After attacking, he gains Warrior of Frost for 2 turns. So I wonder what this is. So Warrior of Frost is a buff for himself, reduces damage taken by 30% and increase the distance the character can move by one tile when on frosted tiles. So yeah, so he revolves around ice apparently. So yes, you can see here, this is gonna be crazy if you could think about it. And then this is his trait, Root Bear Blood. Alexei becomes immune to resolve. His attack is increased by 20%, and he ignores the effect of frosty tiles. So yeah, basically, if the enemy is trying to put frosty tiles on the map, he's not gonna be affected by that. So yeah, he's pretty insane. Like he likes the cold for whatever reason. And then Alexei possesses unlimited resolve until the start of the next two turns. Dispel two debuffs, gain toughness. His trait attribute bonus doubles. This effect has a cooldown of 7 turns and cannot be dispelled or immunized. My goodness. This guy is pretty nuts. So anyways, he has like a debuff on here. It's called Nullify Resolve. Okay, so yeah, he would just ignore like the thing that prevents resolve to be received. But anyways, so that's what that is. And then he gains the unlimited resolve, and also is a buff when defeated, returns to battlefield and recover a certain amount of HP, with limit no activation. So resolve is basically like basically it's like an infinite. It's like a revive or something. Like oh my goodness, now come to think about it. And then he has toughness, which basically gains immunity to injured and dying effects. So even if he's like low HP or very low HP, it doesn't hinder his performance, so that's actually pretty nice. And the skill characters possess various trait effects. Details can be viewed in the traits section of each character. So yeah, it's just basically it's just like saying that the bonus will be added to your trait, like based on your trait. I mean. So, anyways, you might be wondering what their initial appearance looked like. So let's go through each of them. So LilyWill's this is the 5-star version, and this is the 1-star. Looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. And then there's Alexei. This is what he looks like as a level 5 on the stars. And this is what he looks like on the beginning of a 1-star. Pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna take it easy now. So, anyways, hope you'll find this video helpful or informative. And I'll see you all next time.